Suswagatam. Bhakti Yoga. The science of emotions, gaining mastery over the emotions. If Raj Yoga is the science to gain mastery over the mind, Jnana Yoga is to gain mastery over the intellect, Bhakti Yoga is the path of emotions. Yesterday we saw Karma Yoga is to learn the secret and adopt it to convert every action into a yoga. These are the four main streams. All other streams of yoga can be included in this. Dhyana Yoga, for example, can go into Raj Yoga. Mantra Yoga, Tantra Yoga, Hatha Yoga, all these things can be included into these four main streams. So that's why Swami Vivekananda generalized all streams of yoga into these four categories. And there is a unity and diversity among all these four paths. They all lead to the same goal. What is that goal? Moksha. What is meant by moksha? Absolute freedom. Freedom from what? Freedom from all our tensions, stresses, diseases, and all bondages. What are the bondages? Bondage of the mind. What is bondage of the mind? Since we get up in the morning till we sleep in the night, mind goes on thinking and thinking and thinking. That's the bondage. What is the bondage of the emotions? We are tossed up and down in emotional upsurges, depressions, excitements, so many things. What is the bondage of the intellect? Ignorance. Our knowledge is so limited, so small. And the bondage of the body, finally. We have to feed the body, we have to give drinks to this and keep it going. And it is bound by the gravitational law. Can you overcome all these bondages? Yes. That's the goal of yoga. Absolute freedom, infinite knowledge, infinite bliss, infinite power, infinite freedom. So even bhakti also can lead to the same goal. In earlier parampara, people said no, bhakti, karma and yoga are only support to jnana yoga. It can only purify. Only jnana can take it to the highest. Sarvam prane parisamapyati, we are saying. But Swami Vivekananda said, no. Everything, if you take it to the ultimate, can reach you to the moksha. All lead to the same goal. So how does bhakti take you to that? Is the topic that we chanted now, 18 verses, which have been divided into these 8 phases. 18 verses have been divided into these 8 phases. Introduction, then Kama to Prema, Prema to Bhakti, Bhakti to Sakshatkara, from Saguna to Nirguna Sakshatkara, then Parabhakti, and what happens to such a person at the time of death? Where does he go? Ultimate goal. So ultimate goal of Bhakti Yoga, again is moksha, has been shown in the last verse. So that is schematic, which you are all very familiar. So how do we start Bhakti Yoga? Recognition, SWOT analysis. In management system, always the strength and the weakness analysis. What is our strength? What is our weakness? What are our positive virtues? What are our negative vices? This we have to find ourselves. They are called the Asuri Sampat and Daivi Sampat. And what are they? Krishna describes. All those vices, anger, greed, jealousy, hatred, infatuation, arrogance, kama, krodha, lobha, moha, mada, matsarya, all this belong to what you call Asuri Sampat, vices, negative emotions, weaknesses. What are all the positive things? Love and affection, magnanimity, sharing, control over the senses, and peace, bliss, harmony, cohesiveness, all these belong to the positive virtues. They are called the Daivisam, divine virtues. So therefore we have to recognize how much of Asuri Sampata I have, how much of Daivi Sampata I have. Nobody is having only Daivi Sampata or only Asuri Sampata. Everybody is a combination, percentage. So, having recognized what is it that you have to do, develop the positive virtues. Why do you call that this is good, why do you call this is bad? What are the definitions for good and bad? Krishna gives. Daivi Sampad Vimokshaya, Vibandhaya Asuri Mata. All those qualities which help you to grow, which take you towards that moksha, which makes you day by day happier, which makes you healthier day by day, which moves you towards positive health, and which brings a lot of enjoyment, happiness, bliss, and makes you more and more efficient, and develops in you more and more knowledge, and removes all the ignorance, removes all the bondages. That is called the Daivi Sampad. They are called the positive virtues. All those qualities within you which deteriorate you, which enslaves you, which binds you more and more, and puts you down into attention, stresses, diseases, and misery, they are called the bad vices. So this is how the good and bad have been defined. That which takes you towards freedom is good. That which takes you to bondage and slavery is bad. Having said that, Krishna says, okay, choose whatever you want. You are good, you are bad. And the human life is so precious. So Krishna says that Uddharet Atmana Atmanam, na Atmanam Avasadayet. Use this precious life of human beings to continuously improve yourself, grow yourself, move towards that absolute freedom. Why do you want to deteriorate? Na Atmanam Avasadayet. Don't deteriorate yourself, don't enslave yourself, don't become slaves. So, once you define, once you make a resolve, once you take a decision, yes, I am going to grow, then all your positive virtues should grow. Rama within you should grow. And Ravana, Kumbhakarna should all go down, reduce. How to do that? He says, okay, convert your gross emotions to good emotions. Take for example, the Kama. Kama is the normal love. We become good friends. How do we become friends? There are some common likes. What you like, I also like. Therefore, we become good friends. He likes masala dosa and she also likes masala dosa. They become masala dosa friends. And she likes gulab jamun and she also likes gulab jamun. So become gulab jamun friends. And she likes Carnatic music and he also likes Carnatic music. They become Carnatic music friends. These are all the common likes on which we develop friendship. Then we also become friends because of common dislikes. And she doesn't like him, and she also doesn't like him, therefore they become good friends. Common dislikes. Once I was going to Delhi in train, and there was one person in our compartment who went on criticizing Indira Gandhi. But nobody was responding. But there was another person who was just going across. He heard. Immediately he came. And he also started adding fuel to fire. They went on talking about it, criticizing all 40 hours. They become such close friends. Right? They had a common object of dislike. This is how the friendship are developed. Either on likes or dislikes. At this level, there is always a sense of give and take. So I love you, I will give a nice party. I know you like your rasgulla, so I will give a rasgulla party. But I expect that you also should give me a party. What I like, masala dosa. You should give me masala dosa party. So I expect, if you don't give me a party, then our friendship goes away. Once, okay, somehow I will manage. Second time also, if you don't give me a party and I give you, then our friendship goes away. ना कंजूस है, इसको निकालो, दोस्ती नहीं होगा. So always there is expectation of a return in this first level of love, friendship, which is known as the kama, the gross love. From the gross love, Krishna says, go to the real love. And the proverb says, a friend in need is the friend indeed. In this level, you go on giving and giving and giving without expecting any return. This is the love of the mother to the child. Vatsalya bhava, prema bhava. So what characterizes prema is giving. The equation is prema equals kama plus tyaga. So imagine a society in which all people go on giving and giving and giving. How wonderful will be this society? You can build ideal social orders. But what's happening today? We all have become selfish. More and more for me, more and more for me, more and more for me. Cut others, beat others, terrorize others, whatever. But I want to make my money. I want to become a millionaire. I want to become a billionaire. I want to become a minister and do that. गुंडागिरी जो भी करो, मैं मंत्री बनना है, चलता रहेगा. So what Krishna says, just by one step in bhakti can build ideal social orders. We have been able to build such ideal social orders and sustain it for a long time. Our Vijayanagar Empire, everybody was imbibed by this feature of giving, prema bhava. Then is there a need for police station? Is there a need for courts? Okay, that's all old story. What about now? A few years back I was in Alampura, Himachal Pradesh. There, they are like this. So we were staying in a hotel and we had to go for the function. Then we wanted to lock the door. We had our computers and others. So we were searching where is the lock. There was no lock. Then we called the manager of the hotel. And the manager said, "Sir, we don't have habit to lock the doors here. If you want, we'll give you." Oh, that's very good, very good. Why should we do that? We went to the function, came back, everything was in its place. Then we went for the lunch to one of our friend's house, and we went about 20 minutes early. Then scheduled, we had to reach there by 1:30, we reached by about 1 o'clock, and the door was open. We went inside, nobody was there. Then we inquired by the next neighbor. They said they had just gone to bring some fruits for you people. So we sit and everything will be fine. They are not locked, doors are open. Is there a police station? Only one police station, one person, police, that's all. No crime, no theft. Can you think of such a thing even today in this world? No. That is India. So we have to build such social orders. When is it possible? When we manifest that prema bhava. One first step of that. How to do that? Go on giving and giving. What does the mother do for the child? Go on giving and giving, taking care of the child. Concern, love, giving, giving, giving. Can you consider this type of prema bhava develop in you? Every day you must give, I have been telling you. Then you start growing. We can build wonderful Bharat again. What characterizes India? Vivekananda said, Tyaga and Seva are the twin ideals of India. Channelize India into this, all the rest will take care of itself. India will not be made by making India an economic superpower, by making India the industrial superpower, or a defense superpower, or building skyscrapers. No. When will India be made? When you build these aspects of Tyaga and Seva, then India will be made. Then all richness will come, all economic growth will come, defense will come, everything is going to come. So we had to root that. So people used to come from all over the world to India. In olden times, Indian Empire. Why they were coming? Because this is the richest land. People used to sell gold and silver in streets, diamonds everywhere in the streets, like heaps. People used to get fascinated, they come here. But when they come here, they would see those values. They're giving and giving and giving, love and affection. That is the beauty that we have to bring back. One step of bhakti can ennoble us, divinize us, take us towards building ideal social orders. So let us all start working on the single step bhakti. Then comes bhakti. Bhakti is one step further. Even while you giving, while sharing, ego may come up. Therefore, Krishna says, whatever you give it with bhakti. What you give? Patram, pushpam, phalam, toyam, yome, bhaktya prayachati. Give a leaf, give a flower, cup of water, anything that you can give. Make giving a habit. And how you give? Bhaktya prayachati. What is that? There should be no ego. To give up ego is very difficult. Because we think that by giving up the ego, we lose our individuality. We become small, we think. Wrong. So Vivekananda says, surrender is expansion. We are going to grow to the higher things. So, to whom do we surrender? If we have an Ishta Devata, then surrender to your Ishta Devata. What is your Ishta Devata? Depending on what you want. You want wisdom, knowledge, Saraswati. You want wealth, Lakshmi. You want physical prowess, Hanuman. You want all the good qualities, Sri Rama. You want shine and power, Surya Bhagavan. Choose your own Ishta Devata. Find out what you want in life, what you want to become. On worshipping, bhakti. What is that process of bhakti? What is that process of surrender? This is called as resonance. We have got the radio or the TV. You tune your TV, you get all the information from the tuned thing. Similarly, you have this radio, you have got this TV. We have to tune ourselves to your Ishta Devata. All power is going to flow from there. That's the beauty. That's the process of surrender. That's the process of resonance we call it. Matching up the frequency. But that your mind has to be continuously tuned to that. Mayeva mana adharpsva. Our mind will be continuously in that thing. Kalima, 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 Kalima was Ishta Devata, Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, went on doing it. Day and night he went on doing that. Completely surrendered to Mother Kali. Then what happens? All the Kali power is going to come out. The result of that, the Kali Sakshatkara he got. The God realization he got. Sabra Sakshatkara. At the higher rank. But surrender is important. Bhaktya prayachati. When you give, then give it with that love for your Ishta Devata. You see that Ishta Devata in a person and give it. That is the secret of bhakti. When you start doing that, then you start developing, growing higher and higher and higher and higher. That is the process of bhakti. And from the Sabana to the Nirguna Sakshatkara is Parabhakti and all the higher dimensions of bhakti. And when he leaves the body, he does with the Ichchamarana. That you can say, okay, I am going to leave this body. Just come out of the body and the body is left. This is one way that you do. Another way that people have done at the time of death is divinize the body. Annamaya Kosha, you divinize to the subtle body. That is Pranamaya Kosha. From Pranamaya to Manomaya, Vijnana, Anandamaya Kosha, and completely merge with the totality. The body is here, but just it divinizes. No more this. Shankaracharya did that. Ramananda Mahaswamigal, Tamil Nadu, he did that. What they do, they just have to sit there and then diffuse their body to the next level. These are the two ways by which the great personalities, great bhaktas do that. That is the ultimate goal of human life. Then you reach the moksha, ultimate reality. Let's contemplate. Sit tight with the eyes closed. Relax all parts of the body. Beautiful smile on the face. Take a deep breath and slowly breathe out. Recognize your Ishtadevata. For a role model of a person. Go on repeating in the mind the name, Nama Japa. Evam mana adhatsva. That's the way to tune the mind to your Ishtadevata. Mai buddhim niveshaya. With an understanding that this process of surrender is the one that elevates me. Mai buddhim niveshaya. Nivasishyasi mai eva. The whole day you live in the presence of your Ishtadevata. Inner layer of the mind always in tune with your Ishtadevata. Hanuman. All the time he was tuned to Sri Ram. Rom me Ram Naam. Hanuman ka. Every little cell in the body was vibrating. It's called resonance. Matching up the frequency. Vasishyasi mayeva ata buddham na samshaya. Then it shows that we grow to the greater and greater heights of spiritual attainment, spiritual growth, inner growth, moving towards ultimate moksha. That is the real pilgrimage. From unreality to reality, from darkness to light, from mortality to immortality. And use that growth to spread the fragrance of love and bliss. Give and give and give. And spread that wonderful bliss to everyone. Come to Namaskar Mudra.